Good Sunday morning. This is indeed a bonus video. Don't you love when the solution presents itself? So, the book Thrice wasn't even supposed to exist. I just started kind of like writing some Black Mirror-ish like story to get myself out of writer's block when I was writing the Primogenial. And then I decided that I liked the idea of a book called Thrice, but the plot to me was just unfinishable, so I completely switched the plot up to what it is now. But the point is, it wasn't even supposed to exist, and now it's about to be published. And I'm sorry if this is going to seem disjointed, because I wasn't even planning on doing this subject or writing what I'm going to write next until like literally an hour ago. So, I can't imagine being some hardcore right-wing conservative that is outraged every waking minute of my existence. Like making everything being somebody else's agenda that you don't like. I can't imagine being that angry all the time and being that paranoid all the time. I don't get it. Like, you're supposedly a Christian. Like, who would Jesus hate? Who would Jesus hate? Y'all all love Jesus, but you hate everybody else. Jesus would hate nobody. He wouldn't hate anybody. So apparently there is a YouTuber named Miss Rachel, Ms. Rachel, not Miss. And that's part of the outrage that's going on right now. MS Rachel. And she pretty much has a channel to teach toddlers things. So she like has the Wheels on the Bus song, and she teaches kids phonics, and she just like teaches kids, you don't have to be scared when you go to the doctor because the doctor cares about you, and your mommy or daddy are going to be with you the whole time, so you don't have to be scared to be at the doctor. Real indoctrination points, right? Except she just made the mistake of saying that she supports pride and that she supports people for being whoever they are, no matter who they are. And apparently that's indoctrination. What happened to my music? Sorry. So, all of a sudden, the Ben Shapiro's and the Matt Walsh's are all blah, 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 blah. She's trying to indoctrinate children to turn into gays and queers. Where are you getting this? Where are you getting this? Like, it was bad enough with happy holidays and Starbucks cups and all that stuff. The conservatives always screaming about M&Ms and screaming about Gillette razors. Like, just shut up already. Stop. Go get a real hobby. So anyway, the point, almost 3 minutes and 30 seconds in, is any of you remember when we did the lockdown parody video, which coincided right with the George Floyd riots? With the conservatives saying everybody acted like George Floyd was a saint when he's not a saint. Nobody was saying he was a saint. In fact, he was a POS. But the point being, trying to slip a $20 fraudulent bill is not an execution-worthy crime. The cop had no right to kill that guy, no matter how POS he was, which he was. Like, the fact I was like, it's more about police having no impunity to do whatever they think they want. Because we, the citizens, are seen as terrorists to them. It didn't have anything to do with George Floyd. But anyway, kind of digressing. So we did a lockdown parody video where I wrote a script where X person, Y person, Z person were like, it's not fair, toting around their guns and acting violent and just acting offended, and like the one old go back to Mexico guy who thought Norwegian people came from Sweden, and where I got that was the original Theme movie. So I didn't just make that up. But anyway, I'm going to write a completely new script, conservative outrage. And this time, we're not in pandemic restrictions, because last time it was just me and James, because you couldn't be around people unless they were in your pod. Now there's no restrictions like that. So I want to bring in some actors. Nintendo's just us two. So one actor that I want to have, and anybody is interested, let me know on my Facebook page. It's about my size, whether you're a man or a woman, to wear this cat sweatshirt. It's a little big for me. I'm like 5'6". I weigh like 145. A little big for me because I buy things a little size larger just to make sure they fit, because I buy things online. I don't like to go shopping. But basically, it's rainbow cat in space with shooting lasers out of its eyes. And I want somebody to be wearing that shirt, and me being the actor saying that that shirt is indoctrinating children to be queer. Because that's how the level of insanity some of these people out there. Get off the internet for a year. You will be so much mentally healthier. I promise. Anyway, have a good morning. I will be back for another video this evening.